Hello, and welcome to this training video focused on customer service with Information Commons. The goal of this video is to establish expectations for good customer service within our environment. When we say customer service, chances are you think of the customer service you receive at restaurants or retail stores. Some of the principles within these settings do apply here. For example, you should always be friendly, approachable, and respectful. Keep those in mind, remember. However, some of the customer service ideals for those businesses is not what we're aiming for with IC. For example, we aren't interested in having super speedy patron interactions or in creating customers who keep coming back time and again. So, what are we looking forward to do for our patrons? Here are some specific areas you should focus on. Appearance. Wearing professional clothing and a name tag distinguishes you as staff. Employ good hygiene. Look the part. Attitude. First, appear approachable. Make eye contact. Smile. Say hello. How was their day? Make it clear that you are focused on them. Be professional in the way you physically compose yourself and in the ways you react and answer. Next, if it gets really busy, focus on the face-to-face patrons first, in the order that they came to the desk. If the phone rings or a chat comes in, respond and either ask for a moment to get another staff member or to get the patron's info and contact them as soon as you're able. If someone asks a complicated question and others are in line, explain that their inquiry is going to take some time and ask the patron to hold for just a moment while you work through the line. Try not to have people wait for things that don't require it. For example, if they're returning a book or a room key, gesture to the return slot. It's okay to take down their contact info and follow up later, or ask them to wait briefly for you to get someone to cover the desk so you can work together on longer questions away from the desk. Remember, it's encouraged that you ask other ICers or staff members for help. You can transfer chat questions to them or take 30 seconds to run back to an office and get them to come out and help. Also, make sure to acknowledge any patrons who are waiting. Make eye contact with them. Let them know you'll be with them in a moment and apologize for the wait. Lastly, the way you treat patrons is the way you should treat your coworkers. Remember, you are working at a public service point. Our patrons can see you at any point, including when you are interacting with their coworkers. Hopefully, you learned a little bit about the expectations for good customer service with Information Commons. Thank you for watching.